Hello guys. So today we're going to be talking about a very important topic today, and it's basically...
Oh, by the way, this is the fit. This is what the fit looks like. Shoes.
Okay, so guys, today we're going to be talking about a very important topic, and it's about how women need to stop comparing each other
And competing against each other.
So, in this collective and human society, the patriarchal system and all that, it really has got us thinking, it got us heated really quick last night because we were coming over topics such as the Manosphere, the Redpill, Andrew Tate, that
Whole thing,
person,
and
that
all
devil of a person.
Basically, we just want to come on here and tell you guys that it's really dangerous for women to be comparing each other and competing against each other. This starts as early as
since the dawn of time. It's like there's a huge sister wound within the collective where women nitpick each other and they drag each other down and compare each other and beat each other up with the verbal abusive words and things like that. It's just I feel like in 2023 it needs to put to an end, and it needs to stop. And I feel like one of the ways society has benefited from women nitpicking with each other is through insecurity and exploiting the insecurities women have through huge corporations, companies. Sorry.
It's okay.
Building money off of women's insecurities.
I want to just get into saying this. Women, since they compete against each other like this, it's so kind of sad to me because it's like women know exactly what to say to tear the other sister down. And so they know they've been getting good at knowing what hurts other women. And so I was on fire about this yesterday thinking about it. And it's like I kind of lost all of what I had to say because that video was ruined.
Yeah.
And so we had to
camera problems.
Yeah,
again.
And so it's really frustrating. I'm gonna try to remember all of what I said, but it's basically this video is about how women need to stop competing against each other. And so,
for instance, let's talk about the compliment.
Yes, I was gonna say exactly that. For instance, one of the things of how women compete or compare each other. This is one of the ways, okay? And I'm gonna just be very quick here. So the compliment thing. So when it's like, say a girl is very dressed nice, or it's is talented or something. Another girl would compliment that girl, but then a third girl would say to the girl that complimented the girl that's talented or pretty or something, they'll say that, oh, but you're gorgeous too. It's like,
you're way better. Or you're way, don't worry. Or then it'll be backhanded where the girl basically downplays herself and say, oh, really? You think this is pretty? Oh, I need to get my nails done. Whatever the compliment was, it's like they'll reverse it on themselves.
It's like the
so it seems as if they're humble. I don't know, but
but it's like they
drains your energy.
They don't want to be receiving of the compliment, like if they don't deserve it. And then there's the other half where there's a third party where the girl is basically telling another girl that complimented that girl, oh, but you're way better. You're more prettier than her, but you got something going on too. It's like, why can't we just let the girl get a compliment
or get her flowers?
Yes, women need to let other women get compliments,
and just unapologetically, shamelessly, and be quiet about it afterwards. Not be quiet in the sense of being authoritarian when I say that.
It's like you let the women get her shine,
and then it is what it is.
Yes, it is what it is. Sorry, Plant. Women just need to let each other get each other shine. And tell me,
sisters, we're all supposed to be together. We're all supposed to be one team, one unity, one love. And so, women are each other's worst enemies. It's like women knows exactly where the words to hurt the heart.
They know exactly the
not
wounds.
Generalizing all women, what I mean, guys. I'm not saying all women do this, but most of the time, bullies, women who are secretly jealous or hurtful inside that you don't have what you have,
coveting someone else.
They'll basically
coveting what that person has.
From the energy of being hurt, it'll turn into jealousy, and then they'll
envy,
jealousy, and then their hatred or their anger is projected onto that woman that they so desperately want to have something of from them. You know what I mean, guys. My words are not correct right now.
Or jealous of what they can do, jealous of what they have.
They're
jealous
coveting
of the
that.
lifestyle.
They're hurt because they don't have that, and then it's like they hate the woman for it, or they put her down for it. That's one of the tactics or techniques women who are hurt and jealous do to women that they love actually deeply on the inside or want something from, and then so they're hurt because they can't attain that or they can't acquire it from themselves. It's something that their heart desires, and they're probably angry because it's triggering something that they feel like they can't get.
And they're jealous that another woman has it or has that capability or quality or talents, you know what I mean, or possessions that they might want, and it's like they're jealous that she has it, or if she's very beautiful, and it's like they're just gonna hate on her, try to find some little thing to mess with her on.
Yeah.
Trying to say that, there's one
For
flaw
example.
about her. And then they really get jealous if the woman is beautiful and has a talent. You women out there, if you're beautiful and you have a talent, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's women
like they'll try to make up all sorts of excuses. Oh, she's wearing makeup. Let's see, like, quote, she's wearing makeup.
She got plastic surgery.
She has surgery or something like that. Oh, quote, like trying to analyze and nitpick the pictures to see where the Photoshop lines are, or where she could have gotten
potential
surgery.
Photoshop lines.
It's like, why do you have to pick apart like memories and what the person looks like in order to try to say something else is why
like
she's
they'll
beautiful?
try to pick a past picture that the girl might have and try to say, oh, she didn't look like this before. There's so much that goes so deep into this. Women can really truly be each other's worst enemy, and sorry for being repetitive about that. Sorry, not sorry. I will say this again. If nobody's gonna say this, I will. Women need to stop. We will. Women need to stop comparing each other
and be there for each other.
And be there to each other. They need to stop competing against one another. Let another sister have a compliment and just let it be that. Like,
and
you
just
have
see
to
the
be
beauty
okay
in the other
with
sister.
that.
See the beauty and the wonderfulness, if that's even a word, in the girl that you see, in the woman that you see, in the lady that you see, whatever female term you want to call it.
There will always be somebody more, in the eyes of society, more successful than you, have more possessions than you, more talented than you, more beautiful than you. We just need to accept that and just be happy with that. You know, I believe that women just need to have more of an inner sense of confidence and self-assuredness in order to be more mature about it, to let them have the compliment, let them have their shine. Just let them have their shine, women. It's all right. Some women out there. And one more thing, before we end this video off, I have two things to say. So, I want you to know that it's like, from my understanding, I've got a sense of realization that it's like, when women heal, nations heal. You know, I believe there's this thing going on. This is a little theory that the world or society at large, the patriarchal society, depend on women to be insecure. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but hear me out why I think that. It's because it's like they know how women really are actually powerful when nothing gets them down.
When they have community.
When they have community, when they're not insecure, when they depend these patriarchal systems. It's these systems built upon the women's suffering, you know,
and debasement.
These red pill communities are exactly what I'm talking about. They're for the systems in place that reward women's insecurity, or they rely on them to be insecure. You know, these big makeup industries, skincare industries. Basically, if women and hair color industries, you know, to make women
weight loss
not
industries, weight gain industries. The thing about it is, when women are suffering, the people that are getting money, that are thriving from the exploitation of the woman's suffering, is like thriving. Their businesses, they're making all sorts of they're profiting off of insecurities, making so many ad campaigns about how you need to fix this, or how this air sculpt. I'm not trying to put any companies downer.
shame or anything.
I'm not talking
But-
about any sort of specific companies. It's generalized.
And we're not made to say that either, genuinely.
I'm talking about anti-aging movements, body goals,
shapewear.
all these types of things. It just needs to go downhill, guys. It just needs to end. If women are okay with aging, do you know how much power the women collective will attain? When women take their power back, their energy back, there is no stopping the female collective. You know, ladies, we all need each other.
Yes,
and we
we
all
need
need
to
to be
be very
sovereign in our own bodies, in our own rights.
Take
Proud.
back your divinity. And I don't mean to sound like a female general or a commander, but I'm just saying this because it needs to be said. Again, if nobody's gonna say it, we will.
Yeah.
So it's like, and we're twins, so. And
like-
it's so interesting.
We
And so-
need you guys. We need women and ladies, everyone, to stand up and be there for each other. The divine feminine Christ is rising within the collective. I'm gonna put some links down below of what I'm specifically talking about, because
The
that's
mother
for
principle.
that's for a different video. But basically, just look up Lisa Renee or Ascension Glossary. Female Christ. I'm talking about Christos, the crystalline divinity within every human being. I'm not talking about any woo-woo
It's nothing
Scientology
religion.
type
It's-
of thing.
It's nothing religion.
It's biological evolution to where people start
People-
to, you know,
people in the-
vibrate higher in the next dimension, higher than this one. The Female Christ Collective.
And so I just also want to say that since going back on the theory that I believe that they need women to be insecure so their businesses could thrive. The Red Pill communities really feel that. And so I'm not for the BS when it comes to those communities. Like, women, if you just don't give your power to these people because they need you to be suffering. They want you to give your energy and life force to them. I need you to take your power back.
All these Red Pill community
Black
and
pill, sigma male, alpha male,
whatever,
beta male.
all that whole entire mass, low dimensional, low frequency group of people that they are. Do not give it any fuel. Do not give them your life force.
need to conserve your
currency is
energy.
your life force energy. Wherever your attention goes, your energy flows. And
Learn
so when
the art of conservation of energy. When you don't put any emotional fuel towards it, that does not fuel what these people are
Trying to
doing or
manifest.
about. Because it's like that. Why they get
It's
so
like-
many subscribers like that? It's from the spiritual realm into the physical realm. That's how it manifests. It's life force that you did not know that you were subconsciously giving away to these people, and they're usurping it, and that's how they're getting all their subscribers is from the female suffering and collective, and it's from the female insecurity.
And I
of
see
feeling
you
it.
women out there. I see you ladies, you know, standing strong, you know, healing past life generational wounds, healing your inner child. You're doing a beautiful job, and if no one's going to tell you that, we will.
Yes, we
I
will.
think you're doing such an
You're doing
incredible, beautiful
amazing.
job, and
Keep
we
doing
love
what
you.
you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, and keep calling out the BS when you see it. Keep calling out these communities. Now, I don't want to deviate this conversation from what we were talking about previously about women competing against each
No,
other.
but there are men that like when women compete against each other, and they fuel off of that too.
Yeah,
So this is a good topic that we were
Yes.
talking about with the whole manosphere.
all of that. They like when women
They're thriving
argue
off
each
of
other.
that.
It's
And then it's like they're part of the insecurity
cattiness.
too, and it kind of instigates the pick-me type of
Yeah.
archetype. The
They need
pick-me
to stop
trope
that too
of
as well.
female. No. It's like they kind of instigate women to,
Be
you
a
know,
pick-me.
become that archetype of what, and almost like tearing down other women, the woman that's a part of the pick-me archetype.
All women just probably need to do, most of them, I'm just speaking for most of them. Hi, birdies.
Emotional
You need to pick
intelligence.
yourself. Yes,
Sorry.
emotional intelligence, that's good. No, that's really good. You need to choose yourself, invest in yourself, take care of yourself, love yourself. Don't give anybody else the time of day. Don't give anybody else the time of day and energy. Put that all into yourself. Watch how magnetic you become. You just genuinely gotta do this for yourself though. Don't do this for others. I also want to say that, so when women are petty against each other and cattiness, this fuels this just really needs to stop. It really needs to end.
We were in high school one time, quick story time. We were in high school, and so, you know, there were days where you can
dress up.
Because we were at like a uniform type of school, like
Very strict.
Yeah, very strict on the
it's a charter
uniform.
school,
And
high
so
school.
you would have to dress in uniform all the time. And so when it would be a day where you can creatively express yourself through your clothing, I mean, it will be a fun day. It will be like a Friday, something where it's like a holiday, a Friday or a free day, something like that. And so what will end up happening is that, you know, there will be a lot of girls who just give backhanded compliments or look you up and down. Not generalizing all girls here, just talking about from our experience. There would be girls that would be in the corners in groups, and they would just
They'll
like
talk,
size
talk,
the girl
talk.
up and down.
They'll do things like
Or
like
analyze the
while
girl, what
looking
she
at
got on, or she got on, I don't know, like not the latest clothes or
It's
not
like
the
they'll-
latest trends.
Again, they'll try to pick the girl apart. If they think she's pretty, they're gonna find something that's not pretty about her that they think in their minds. So it's like,
And then
it's
they'll
never
run on
genuine.
that. It will be a continuous cycle.
They'll gossip.
That's just what
It's not
some of the things
genuine.
we experienced at school. Again, it's
lot
like
of bullying.
if they see your potential, they don't like it. The girls that I'm talking about that are negative, they don't like it. Like
they don't want to see you thrive.
they exploit off of whatever they think is an insecurity of theirs. So it's like they'll project that negativity onto the girl and then continuously just talk all sorts of S word, if you know what I'm talking about. And it just, why can't there be just genuine conversation, genuine compliments, you know, flowing connections? Like, we need that more in 2023 if this world is gonna raise into a higher frequency.
You know, I want to also say this one more thing. I have also a theory. Please let me be very quick. There's this theory, like, I'm gonna just say a theory, okay? A little conspiracy theory. Like, what if these corporations and the women are innocent, okay? So they surveyed thousands of women, and then they took them in to say what makes them insecure. Like if they were giving them questions about their body, about their worth, their face, or anything that makes them insecure. And I believe they took these innocent women's answers and put that into the system to feed these corporations to make products now for these women that are insecure.
You can see your hands.
They've gotten basically an evidence or data showing what most women are insecure about, because there's so much studies done and so much survey answers about what makes a woman insecure and the woman's responses. So they took that and gathered that, like what the common woman is insecure about, and they probably used these innocent women's answers that did not probably know their answers will be used to fuel these businesses who want to make products about feeling or trying to fix these women's insecurities. So it's like, I believe that there's that thing going on to where all these corporations, they had to get data or feedback or evidence from the women. They had to though. So that theory is probably correct. I'm probably picking up something. It's probably intuition that I'm feeling, or it's just a theory. But why does it sound so correct?
Why does
You
it
tell
seem
me.
so true? Yeah.
They had to get something from somewhere to make products now.
The divine...
Which
Sorry.
is something, which is why people said in the past that it's true, they do profit off of women's insecurities. Where did they get that from? They had to get that from surveys, from polls, from questionnaires, from
articles, you know,
things.
all the things to give
or
interactive
women's
feedback.
circles.
Interactive feedback, you know.
Forums. All of these made where all of these things about women's honestly, innocently answering just with other women, took that and ran with that and made products to fix a woman's insecurity. So that's the whole thing. Women need to stop competing against each other, comparing each other. And so that's what I have
Come to a
say
place
about
where you will never in life have insecurity in it. But I believe you guys can. We all can together. We're all for each other. We're supposed to, you know, be like this, hand in hand for each other. We don't need to bash each other anymore. We don't need to pick apart or nag or, you know, put the blame or, like, you know, attacking each other for just
yes,
no
not
reason.
all women are good though, by the way. Some women set each other up, some women stab each other in the back, and all these things. I'm not gonna go on too far on that though. We just wanted to say thank you guys so much for listening. We really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to listen to this video. It really means a lot, and I wish every woman to see this.
We weren't trying to be like mean
Or
or
preachy.
or preachy or
Like a
repetitive
general
and things like that. We're not trying to do that. It's just we're just really tired of all this we're seeing on the internet. Maybe it's just an internet thing, but it has influenced our society in a way of where, you know, women put each other down, compare each other, and as it's normal. Like, we're in 2023. It needs to upgrade seriously, and we need women to be there for each other.
Just
We are
appreciate
with you.
Just appreciate one another. That's all we have to say. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and tell me what you think about this video.
Put it down in the comments below. We would really like to hear you guys'
I would love
feedback.
to hear your thoughts.
We want to hear your comments and what do you think about this whole, you know, manosphere or comparing women to each other. We want to hear what you guys have to say because I would really want, like,
And how the Redpill community
communicate, with you
feels
guys.
this. The Redpill community feels this anyways. And so women just need to stand hand in hand together. So that's all we have to say. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Just a little song for all the women in the world. You are on fire. Okay, that was probably okay. It's okay. Bye. I'm just gonna play this one, and I'm gonna play. I just want it to be quick, okay, Nikki? It's gonna be called "Off to Wonderland" by Minnie Rippleton. It's just a small part I learned. I just want to show you guys. I learned it in 2021, but here we are. Carry on, okay.